All right, y'all. Let's get it. Hey, man, welcome to the Throwdown, man, episode 158. I'm your host, Ben Brandon from the block, wherever you want to call me, man, here with another episode. Hey, man, like I said, we're going to do back-to-back football episodes till October 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
When the NBA starts, so we're going to start that till the October 22nd. But, yeah, man, we're here. Yo, D-Man, what's going on, man? And Trey, I'm going to try again. What's good?
Right, everything going good, man. Everything going good, man. Waiting for Sunday, man. Big game Sunday. Motivation is real good on our end right now.
Bet. Yo, Karen, what's going on, man?
What's good? Back for another episode. BRF, you're here last time. Harrison, welcome back. D-Man, don't really know who you are, but welcome to the show. So,
all right. Yo, Harrison, what's going on, man? Long time no see.
It's been a minute. It's been like a month, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's been a month.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Feels good. I mean, I know my team's not been doing good. I mean, it's like what Trump said. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, and it's looking like we're not playing well recently. So
all right, Harrison. All right.
Life is good. Life is good.
Wow.
That's wild. That
wild. Was good.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yo, BRF, what's going on, man?
Hey man, nothing much, Brandon. Always a pleasure to jump on here with you, cut it up, talk some sports. Always good talking with Harrison and Kieran, and I think D-Man. I think I chatted with you a little bit in one of the other podcasts. It's nice to finally meet you on here.
Okay.
But basically me being a Falcon fan, going from like one of the biggest wins of the last like 5 years to now going to one of the biggest games in the last 5 years. So yeah, it's definitely a roller coaster ride these couple weeks.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yo, Trey, what's going on, man?
Everything good. After Monday, somebody got some splaining to do. And he know who I'm talking. You know who I'm talking about.
We will get to that. We will get to that, man. Trey, I already know you've been ready for these football episodes, so you know what I'm saying. We'll see what we talk about. Yo, OJ, what's going on, man? What's good, Aaron? What's good, James? What's good, OJ? But hey, man, let's get straight into it, man. All right, y'all. Monday night, man. We're gonna start with the Monday night game. Falcons versus Eagles. It was a crazy game. Falcons came back and won 22-21. They came back, was like 7 seconds left. 7 seconds left? Something like that. But yeah, man, Saquon had a hell of a game, but he dropped the pass. They could have ended the game for him, but he dropped it. Bijan had a hell of a game, almost 100 yards, 14 carries. Kirk Cousins pulled away with the W. D-Man, I'm gonna start out with you. What's your thoughts about the Falcons, man? Are y'all three in the NFC?
I mean, man, we really should be 2-0. The offense, they couldn't get started week 1. I understand the rush coming back from the injury. I understand all that. New offense, new team. I feel like we should have did what we did against the Eagles week 1 because the way how physical Pittsburgh was, and when the team got a good defensive line like that, you got to play hardball with them. You got to run the ball. So you want to keep the pressure away. I think that loss kind of shows like we need to run that ball regardless of how it go, how it look. Give it to Bijan, give it to Algier, and they tote their rock. And I kind of predicted this game, whoever had the better rushing game, was going to win the game. And Philly had better rushing game by edge because of the quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? So you add the quarterback play to it, they gave them that edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really was my whole take. I feel like whoever going to take over the game, rushing the ball, was going to win that game. I know it's going to be tight. And it ended up being like that, but then they give us a chance, and Kirk went down there and did go to win the work. You know what I mean? Kirk got in rhythm. This something they can carry on to Sunday. It looking good, man. So defense, man. I've been telling folks all season. Watch out for their defense. Watch out. We got some linebackers people don't talk about because they ain't big name linebackers, but they football. You see what I'm saying? We got some dogs that they're trying to get a check. It's different when you out here trying to make a name for yourself. You trying to get a check. You already made a couple of M's. Then you just, you living up your name. You just going with the flow of the lead. You know what I'm saying? It's just a normal job. But when you want a guy, you trying to stamp your name, you trying to stamp your stuff for generation to generation. We got some dogs like that over there on defense and the linebackers, man. We got it's just different, bro. Like you don't see them long plays becoming first downs and shit. Like sometimes we'll have somebody 3 and 25 first down.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't see
Yeah.
that no more. So you get deep
Right.
in third with us, you stuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you get in the goal line, you gotta do something with it. You gotta do something with it because we got the goal line defense too. You gotta figure
Right.
out how to do it on the opposite side though. The offense still ain't all the way there, but I'm good. I'm good with the defense right now.
Okay. All right. BRF, man. What's your thoughts?
A lot of the things that I really kind of called for them to do in order to win this game, they did. But it's just the only thing was the pass rush was losing contain on Jalen Hurts, like second quarter, third quarter, and he started breaking those big runs. And then you're thinking, Philly, building momentum. And I mean, they're a home team. They're taking advantage of Atlanta's pass rush being a bit too aggressive. I mean, I like seeing that, but when you got a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, you got to be able to maintain. You got to be able to keep it contained. You got to be able to somewhat keep him in the pocket. Because when he breaks contain, he's instantly a better quarterback when he breaks contain and he has free reign to kind of do what he pleases, whether it's throwing the run or get a first down, which he did a lot of in between like the second and third quarter. What impressed me a lot was Zach Robinson did a lot better play call in this game, particularly late in the game, like late in the third and then that fourth quarter. Like in particular, that last drive, like I think what he really did was just he made it simple for the offense, and that was like the most that last drive was like the most comfortable Kirk Cousins was the entire game because it was almost like he understood his progressions, he knew where he was going, put his foot in the ground, let it rip. Was hit Pitts on one, hit Mooney on a couple, and then those two to Drake. I mean, I gotta definitely give it to Zach Robinson. He did call a much better game. As for the Eagles, I mean, I'll say this though, I did not think we were going to win this game. Part of me doesn't think we deserve to win this game, but if Philly's if the opposite team's going to give you one like that, you have to be able to take advantage, and that's exactly what they did. Because Saquon was eating us up. He had a hell of a game. But he dropped, and I don't even really fault the play call on that third down. You got to come up with the catch. I don't fault him. I don't blame. I understand it from Philly's perspective. You get a first down, it's over. If he could turn it up and get a touchdown, the game is over. So I completely understand why they made that play call. He just didn't come up with the catch, and unfortunately for Philly, Atlanta was able to easily put together the best drive of the season thus far. So here we stand on 1-1.
For sure. Go ahead, Harrison.
I mean, I got no comments. I think that was a great game from both teams, obviously. I'm really hoping that the Falcons could win the division this year because I'd rather not see Tampa Bay this year because personally, I'm surprised that Kirk Cousins had himself a good game. I'm surprised that on primetime Kirk Cousins, because we already saw from primetime Kirk Cousins. But Bijan had himself a game. Darnell Mooney from
he had a good game too.
Atlanta, and Drake London had himself a game too. But Jalen Hurts had a good game too. But like, man, I was so scared of Saquon because I thought the Saquon's not gonna make my parlay this on Monday night because we know that, Brandon, because that was that was intense. But either way, I mean, I'm hoping Atlanta or New Orleans win the division this year, D-Man. I know I already said this to BRF. I'm going to say this to you. You have no excuses this year. You better have to win the division this year. You have no excuses.
Right.
This is the lights are on you. The lights are on you. It's your time to shine in the South. So I'm hoping that Atlanta or New Orleans win the division this year.
For sure. All right, go ahead, Trey.
Well, what do I think about Monday night? On the Eagles side, well, I'm going to start with the Falcons first. I'm going to say the Eagles for last. On the Falcons side, what should I say? Good game. Kirk Cousins won, but I'm still not impressed. I ain't impressed at all.
What? What me?
Not impressed.
Why are you not impressed?
You didn't like the how about the game-winning drive though? You didn't think that was impressive,
bro? I'm gonna be honest. Everyone was.
And here's why I saved I'm gonna get to why I saved the Eagles for last.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Here's why I saved the Eagles for last. Because if you look at that team, they got all that talent over there on that team, but they got two big, huge problems. Two big, huge problems. Please, can somebody, who is their OC?
Kellen Moore.
Mm-hmm. Who is their defensive coordinator?
Big fan.
Yeah. Two big problems.
Hey,
Why do you think?
Wait, but hold on. Let me ask you a question. Why do you think that Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio was the problem of the game?
Because I know how they coach. This dude, Vic. Well, I'm gonna start with Kellen Moore. I've been watching Kellen Moore since Dallas. This dude is. He just. Oh my God.
yeah, he made questionable calls, bro. He made some questionable calls.
His play calling is terrible. And Vic Fangio. Oh my God. Where should I start? Yeah. I remember. Well, I go back to Denver days because we played against him. We played against him like twice. We played against him in Denver, and we played against him in Miami. And every time we played against Big Fangio's defense, you know what happened? They got waxed.
Dang, that's tough.
His defenses are terrible. I'm like, bro, when them two got hired, I was like, yeah, good luck with that.
I feel you.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Kieran, what's your thoughts, man?
I want to say, I said this on Trent's show. Shout out Trent. Kirk ain't limited. What did they say about Kirk last week? He can only run in pistol. He can only run in shotgun. It's fine to me. He was running a lot of play action. They ran way more play action now. Kirk looked pretty good. He played a pretty good game. Like, I don't think it was perfect. Like that, he should have had a pick six. I'm not gonna lie. That should have been a pick six. But I mean, listen. I don't want to hear that like AJ Brown was hurt because everyone said, "Oh, like,
you gonna hear it.
if AJ Brown is hurt, like the Eagles are still an elite team."
You're gonna hear it.
Like, and dude, the Eagles linebackers are burnt toast. That like Nakobe Dean, I like.
Yeah, the linebackers
a solid game against the Packers, but
terrible.
He's horrible. Everyone was praising the secondary, and I said it wasn't that good before. And listen, I understand the play call. Like Saquon, no excuses. You have to make that pass or catch. If Saquon makes that catch, everyone is calling Nick Sirianni a freaking genius. But since he dropped it, everyone says, "Oh, he should have just ran it." Like I understand, like Nick Sirianni is not like a big fan favorite around the NFL community, but like, come on, like really, that is definitely more on Saquon. I'm sorry, but for next week, like this is definitely a win because the Falcons like needed it because they're playing the Kansas City next week, and I don't know what the Eagles are going to do without AJ Brown because I like them, but he's not.
Okay. All right, OJ, what's your thoughts, man? What's good, coach?
So, first of all, man, I didn't know Harrison was a Bucks hater, but I'm gonna keep that in mind, man.
I mean, he's a Panthers fan, so.
Oh, he's a Panthers fan. Oh, damn, I forgot. Okay, that explains everything. That explains everything. So let me get to it. So I'll start out with the Eagles, man. That Eagles offense and more specifically Jalen Hurts, is very, very limited without AJ Brown, bro. And if you think about it, bro, before they even acquired AJ Brown, that offense looked a little bit more like it did on Monday, right? He looked closer to Tannehill than anything else, bro. And
Damn.
so they need to figure that out because luckily for the Falcons, they couldn't put a spy on him. I don't know what, but like since the third quarter, like Jalen Hurts was just running all over the place. So they need to figure that out. But either way, shout out to the Falcons. That was a very impressive win. I'm just gonna shut up a lot of the naysayers. I actually have the Falcons winning and beating the Chiefs in an upset next week. But we could get to that as we go through. But one thing I'm concerned about the Falcons, bro. Like Bijan was averaging damn near like 7 years of carry, bro. And like you got him 14 carries, bro. I don't know. I thought he should have got more carries. And honestly, man, if I'm a Falcons fan, I would like to see Bijan's carries to be closer to the 20 carry a game range. And I get that they have Algier, they have other weapons and stuff like that. But that was good to see that he had a great game, man. Kirk Cousins, I think that's going to help his confidence a lot tremendously. Not just his own personal confidence, but the team will have more confidence in him as well. And to save the best drive of the season for the last drive, that was incredible, man. Very enjoyable game. So obviously I'm a Bucks fan. I hate the Falcons, but shout out to them, man. That was a great game. Good for them and good for their fans.
All right. Hey, Trey, you gotta.
Yeah, I'm about to say that shit killing me, bro. I can't even count.
Yeah, you got crazy background.
Hold on. I do. Hold on. Let me. Hold on.
Okay, I think it's all right.
I'm about to say before I speak, I can't hear all that shit.
Yeah, I can't do it either. Holy shit.
All right. Go ahead,
Now that I'm here, man, I just knew y'all was talking about it, man. You feel me? Like, what can I say, man? That was based off of last week. Like, it's crazy, man, around our team. Let me start with that shit because, like, versus last week, motherfuckers was already trying to count ourselves out. I'm like, man, come on, man. Like, we had a bad offensive game, but like I said last week, it's not gonna be like that for the rest of the year. Like, we have 16 more fucking games. Let's relax, Falcon fans, please. And look at this, bro. Come on, man. Expectations need to be better for ourselves. Look at what we get. Next week we got another advantage. Like, we could take advantages of these teams that we supposedly not supposed to beat. So credit to Kirk Cousins. Hell of a better game. Offensively, we got it rolling. And we could have done even way more better. I feel like that second half, the second quarter, it got a little iffy. Like, when we got down to the red zone, we could have punched some in. But, defense, still did their thing. We did it well. The only thing I say about the defense is we could have been better on the run, stopping the run. Jalen Hurts shouldn't have got off like that on the ground. Mm-hmm. But, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, beautiful, man. And in beautiful way not to let down at the end, too. Like Kirk Cousins played that a minute and 40 perfect. Like, what can we say, bro? Like, he was hitting everything. Then shout out Drake London for the tutty, man. I mean, shit, I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Let's get the Chiefs next week.
Slate up. Good
Lord. For sure. All right, y'all. All right, we're gonna move on, man, to the topic of the day, the main topic of the day. The Saints are 2-0. I'm shocked. I don't know what else to say. I'm shocked. Derek Carr been going off. Kamara been doing his thing. Shaheed and Derek Carr got that connection going on and stuff like that. Are the Saints really something serious in the NFC? OJ, I'm gonna start with you, man. With this.
So let me turn on my camera for this one right here. The Saints are the opposites of the Dallas Cowboys, bro. You see how the Dallas Cowboys, how they end their season? The Saints they're backwards. They start well and then they're gonna crash, bro. I'm not buying that, bro. Are you guys buying that? I'm not buying any of it, bro. I've seen this movie before, bro, and I know how it ends, bro. So who's the first thing they play? Someone remind.
The Panthers, and then
Okay,
No,
so they
they
play the Panthers. All right, cool. The Panthers are probably the worst team in the NFL, and they play the Dallas Cowboys, bro. And the Dallas Cowboys, even against the Browns, their offense did not look good at all, bro. I think they won that game off their defense, and just the Browns were just horrible. And the Cowboys, I don't know what's going on. They just haven't looked good. So they play. I want to say the Saints play. Is it the Eagles they play next week?
They do play the
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
you will really see what they all about.
yeah. So I think that's a better. I mean,
Oh,
granted,
they play the Eagles. Well. I'm gonna just go ahead and save it. That's another loss for the Eagles. Sorry, that's
Oh, wow.
another loss.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. But I will say this though, man. They're looking good. It is what it is, man. Even though I'm not buying the hype, bro, they look good or whatever. You know how they do the whole pretenders and contenders? They do that on ESPN. To me, they're a pretender, bro. Because I'm a student of history, bro, and I'm not buying it. And Derek Carr is who we thought he was. He just hasn't shown it yet. Simple as that.
Wow. All right. D-Man, go on here, man.
I'm with Eric. I'm with OJ on that, man. I feel like Derek Carr gonna be the reason why the ship. You know, as long as they keep giving the Alvin Kamara, they might steal a couple more games. You know what I'm saying? The defense, it's a lot of chemistry there. You know, and it's showing. That's why they kind of they booming right now. But you know, we see them at the Philly, so they might slide by Philly. I don't know. They might. I don't know. Philly might learn a lesson and be able to finish the game this time. So at the same time, I feel like Philly a good matchup for New Orleans. That's gonna be a test. If they beat New Orleans like they beat Dallas, if they beat Philly like they beat Dallas, then yeah, I'd be worried. But that game did struck a little nerve though. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't expecting them to do Dallas like that, man. But I ain't scared though. I ain't scared. I ain't worried about that. New Orleans doing their thing right now. They got a good matchup in the first week. Second week, they really just, you know what I'm saying, put some respect on the whole division. They just let people know the division ain't that weak as that people think it is. You know, it's only really Carolina that people really can knock off. But outside of that, it's a dog race. It's a dog fight between Tampa, Falcons, and New Orleans. And you got to put some respect on NFC South. That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, during the season at least. Now, we don't know who's going to make it to the postseason. But during this season, we're fighting to get there, scratching, clawing. Hey, man, every game going to kind of count. So we hoping that they lose to them, and they hoping we lose to certain teams and now until we played each other. So I ain't buying it, man. Derek Carr, bro. He's still Derek Carr, bro. I mean, at his best, he had some good seasons, like 2-3 good seasons and with Oakland. At his best. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he still was sub, though. You know, he ain't do nothing with that when he had them good seasons. He went to the playoff, didn't do nothing. You know?
Well, he only played one of those series. The other one, he was hurt.
But hey, he was hurt. Hey, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't. Hey, that's part of the game. That's part of the game. You know, I'm gonna tell you. Hey, I can say that, man. Julio, man, if he had that hammy, we would have beaten them. You know what I'm saying? No, how many times I can say that? But at the same time, still a car, just a better version of his brother. You know, that's it. Just a better version of his brother. And he gonna be the reason why the ship failed, man. At the end of the day. Hey, he see Jesse Bates. He gonna be nervous again. Now he got Simmons over there too. Man, come on, man. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? I'm telling you now.
Which way did he go?
Which way did he go? That's crazy. Go ahead, BRF.
All right. Okay. All right. I kind of want to do a little bit of analysis for this game coming up. All right. All right. Y'all can kill me if I'm lying, but I kind of want y'all to hear me out. Y'all know the Spider-Man meme when you have the two Spider-Mans and they're pointing at each other like they're the same thing.
Yes.
You can kind of do that with the Dallas and the Philadelphia defense because there's so many similarities there, which is why I think the New Orleans Saints can go into Philly and beat them. There's similarities there. Because the reason why I say that is because Philly, like Dallas, to me, are a very front-running defense. Like you get them boys with a lead to where they can pin their ears back in the pass rush and their secondary can jump routes. They can do work. But if you put them in a situation where it's like it's a close game, like you can kind of dictate the pace with your offense. They are a completely different animal. And we saw that with the Falcons game against the Eagles on Monday night. Even though it was a low scoring game, the Falcons were still able to dictate the pace with their running game because the Falcons, I think, ran for 159 yards against the Eagles between Bijan and Tyler Algier. I mean, they ate them a lot. They ate them up. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. And I see a lot of similarities with the Eagles and the Cowboys defense, which is why I think New Orleans can get them because do I trust New Orleans late in the season? I don't know. I mean, hey, time will tell. I don't want to call out anything really after 2 games, but I will say this though. Like Kieran pointed it out in one of the podcasts, and props to him. That New Orleans offensive line has been balling. They've been doing a hell of a job opening up holes for Alvin Kamara because I swear some of them holes they opening up for Alvin Kamara, you could drive cars through them. I mean, let's be real. Yes, and then they're giving Derek Carr protection, and then you got a speed demon like Rashid Shaheed just blowing past people. And I'm sorry, that Philadelphia secondary is mid at best to me. They're mid at best. So basically you got Chris Olave, you got Rashid Shaheed, speed on both ends of the spectrum of that field is like I feel like that New Orleans passing game. Like if they can get out in front, I feel like they're gonna. I'm sorry. I think that offense could have their way with Philly. I think New Orleans can beat Philly next week because I see a lot of similarities with the Dallas and the Philadelphia defenses. Linebackers are mid. Pass rush is good with the lead. Same thing with the secondary. But it's like if you don't have a lead, what can you do when the defense is dictating you? They don't have that. For me, they don't have enough of that killer instinct to really get after it late in the game when the game is close. And it's just. They're gonna need it late. They're gonna need it late in the season. I don't know. New Orleans could beat Philly. Is how I feel. I feel like that offense could go in there and really do something to them. I think New Orleans can get them late in the season. That time will tell. But I think New Orleans can get Philly.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Harrison.
That's a good question. I mean, there's a bunch of mixed bags between the 3 teams, between the Falcons, the Bucs, and New Orleans. Me personally, as of right now, sure as of right now. But like BRF said, time can tell. Anything could change. What we have? Like 15 more games left until the season's over.
Yeah,
time would definitely could tell. But like Derek Carr, I mean, the Saints had back to back 40+ points. If I'm not mistaken, but like Rashid Shaheed, freaking Chris Olave, I mean, AK was playing like AK's playing like AK, like bro's been playing lights out for the past 2 games, but like BR said, time could tell, but I don't know, man. I mean, anything can happen between the next 15 games.
All right, Kieran, go ahead, man.
I want to ask you guys this question. When's the last time Derek Carr's played like an MVP candidate?
Probably since 2016.
Yeah,
when Matt Ryan was up running for it.
Yeah,
2014.
Yeah. You know what's funny? That Raiders O-line was the best O-line he ever had in his career. That was a top 10 offensive line. The Saints' offensive line is playing like it's the best in the freaking league right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks amazing. The running game looks amazing. And like, dude, like Derek Carr's never really had that. Like, yeah, he's had great weapons around him. But he's never ever had a consistently good O-line. If you give a good O-line to Derek Carr, I think he can make something worse.
No, he sucks. He's not a good QB.
Wow.
Okay. Let me tell you something real quick. I know already went. Do you know what Derek Carr reminds me of in the Saints right now? Do you guys remember about 4 or 5 years ago when the Bucs had Ryan Fitzpatrick and he went on this like 2-game run?
Yeah.
He beat the Eagles, and then guess what? On Monday Night Football, they got slapped in the mouth by the Steelers. And I remember what that Pittsburgh did to the Bucs. That's the Saints, bro.
Hold up. I ain't gonna let you sit up here and disrespect Derek Carr like that, dog. No. Them two ain't even comparable. Them two are not even comparable. What? Ryan Fitzpatrick? What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and those are like the 3 good games Ryan Fitzpatrick had in his career.
That's great. Hey, Harrison, you say your thoughts, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. I already did.
Oh, wait, I didn't finish. My bad. But
Go ahead, Karen. Go ahead, Karen.
Can the Saints beat the Eagles? I think people are underrating the Saints secondary. That secondary is loaded with cornerback room talent. Tyrann Mathieu has played the best, I think, since like freaking Honey Badger years.
Yeah, facts.
And they don't have to worry about AJ Brown. So I definitely think they're capable of being a team that is missing their best vertical threat. So
What's the score going to be?
I think it'll be close. I think it'll be high scoring.
Like in the 20s or just like?
I will say, give me the Saints 27-24.
You said what? Sorry.
27-24.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking Saints 28-27 personally.
All right. Go ahead, Coach.
What are we talking about?
The question was the main topic: are the Saints really serious in the NFC? Because they're 2-0 right now. They hot.
I mean, as of right now, they are. I hope that's not the case for the rest of the year. But
week 4, we'll see how real it is. Week 4.
Hold on, I got a question. Not try to cut you off your culture, but like, are we gonna see like 2 NFC teams coming out of the wild card? NFC South teams?
Hope not. Fuck.
Possible.
That's still way too early to tell, man. It's just 2 games.
That's not happening.
It's way too early.
All right, I'm just saying.
It wouldn't shock me, but
I'm still not sold on the Falcons. Even
wow, dang, OJ.
You got sold on the. Of course, you gonna say that.
Culture's
hey, OJ, but OJ, how about the Bucks? So you got your Bucks winning the division.
to be honest with you, at the beginning of the year, bro, I had the Falcons winning the division. And even though I just said it's gonna sound like I'm contradicting myself, I don't trust the Falcons. As of right now, I still have the Falcons, bro. Like, there's no reason they shouldn't.
Okay.
There is no reason why they should not win the division, bro. And I think they're gonna figure. I just don't trust them, bro. And part of that is because of history. But right now, I have Falcons winning, Bucks wild card, and then Saints missing out.
All right, cool. All right. Harrison, you won't hear Monday, so no, Trey. Hold on. Trey, what's your thoughts on the game? I mean, not this game.
My thoughts on the Saints. Unlike almost everybody in this panel, except for Karen, I'm not gonna be the divisional bias. I actually like what they doing, and I'm actually one person on the team that I'm just so happy to see back on the field is Alvin Kamara. He letting you niggas know, you Falcons, you Bucks, you Panthers, this is my division. Get the hell out my way, cause I'm taking this shit back.
Man, we ain't scared of him.
It was good. It was good. I let you buy the division for a couple years. But I'm gonna take this shit back.
And I'll say this. Let me say this. I'll see what's up with that week 4.
We have good.
I don't want to try to be biased, but he ain't let nobody have nothing. Them boys just been underperforming. He ain't let nobody have nothing.
I let you have the division for a couple years.
They was just bad.
The division for a couple years.
He ain't got
I'm
Drew
gonna take this
Brees.
shit back.
We just stopped him since Drew Brees left. Really, to be honest with you, ever since Drew Brees left, he ain't been the same against us. And then when they had Drew Brees,
exactly,
he killed us.
Exactly.
But he only had a couple games he killed us with Drew Brees. But now since Drew Brees been gone, man, we've been locking that shit up, man. Come on. All right. Okay.
I say let them come down to the week 4 and try that shit.
We'll see. It sounds good. We'll see. Like I said, that boy gonna be looking. He gonna be worried about Bates, and Simmons gonna get him. I got to feel.
He's not throwing all that Rashid shit not happening, bro. I'm gonna tell you,
like I tell everybody else, you can't hit what you can't catch.
The only motherfucker we worry about is Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
Because he kills us every time. That's the only motherfucker I'm worried about. Taysom Hill is the Falcon. They literally call him the Falcon Killer. That's the only Saint I'm worried about.
You could have said, hold on. Y'all could have said any other name. Y'all could have said Chris Olave. Taysom Hill, come on.
Look at. Please go.
Chris Olave been in the league. He hasn't had a good. Since Chris Olave has been in the league, he hasn't had a good track record against the Falcons. It's been Taysom Hill that's killed us.
Taysom Hill has damn near been like.
Bro, he's a creative player, bro.
Listen,
you can sum up all his Falcon games as some of his best work.
If you look at the film,
hey, man,
Taysom Hill's been owning them left and right.
He an 8, bro. Like,
Exactly.
He got 8 genes in him.
He when he sees ATL on the schedule,
man,
just know, bro, he's going to be utilized, bro. He's going to be utilized.
Well, with that situation, the Saints realized, like, okay, he's not a quarterback. Because when they tried to pick him at quarterback, it was like,
hey, nah, he turns into Alvin Kamara when he see us.
Exactly.
He's Alvin Kamara.
That's the problem. That's who be the problem. We start Alvin Kamara.
I'm like, this man plays special teams. This man plays special teams, fullback, running back, receiver, tight end. It's like
he's Tyrann Matthews. He's Drew Brees, like everywhere when it comes to us.
That boy different, man. I hope he slowed down. I don't know. I ain't really been checking him out, but I hope he slowed down because that boy different. I'm like, man, can somebody tackle this mother? Hopefully, this defense could do something with him, bro. Hopefully, I don't know, man. But Alvin Kamara, I ain't scared of him. I'm worried about Hill though. But you right on that.
All right, y'all. Let's move on, man. One more game before we get to the predictions. The Vikings beat the 49ers 23-17. Jettas still proving to everybody that he's the best receiver in the league. This man, 4 receptions, 133 yards. Justin Jefferson, what?
Mike Godwin. No. Hold on. This is what I've been waiting on. Because I heard that BS he said Monday. After having one good game, you go, move Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase out the way. Man, please. What's wrong with you?
The recent bias be killing me, man.
What? Oh, y'all don't believe in the Marvin Harrison hype?
Not right now. Not right now.
No, we not saying
hold up. It's too early.
He's going to be good, but let's give him a few more games. He's going to be good, but let's give him some more games.
Best receiver in the league right now. After 2 games, he's the highest.
Like, slow down. Like, we get it. He's doing good right now. Slow down.
He's just showing he's a good draft pick. He was a good draft pick. They ain't miss on that one. That's all they're showing right now.
But yeah, Justin Jefferson, 4 receptions, 133 yards, 1 touchdown. He got hurt, but he still was cooking out there. Sam Darnold had a good game. Brock Purdy threw for 319 yards, a TD and an interception. Mason did well, had 100 yards. Deebo Samuel had 110 yards, 8 receptions. So, I just want to hear from y'all, man. What's your thoughts on the Vikings?
Man, it's simple. Well, I'm going to just start off with the motherfucking 49ers. Christian McCaffrey injury is kicking their ass, though. With that, just that game. I mean, they look good. What's his name? Mason or whatever. He looked good. I mean, against the Jets. He looked good against the Jets, man. With that game right there, they particularly was that shit was kicking their ass. And it's getting worse because, what they said, George Kittle got carted off or some shit, and then Deebo Samuel gonna miss it sometime. So
I ain't know Kittle's got hurt. Man. Wow.
Yeah, he got carted off.
I didn't know about that either.
Wow, that's crazy. The Vikings, they pretenders. They starting out hot right now. I get them about like. After week 5, we're gonna start seeing their true colors.
I was gonna say that. There's another thing I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, look, we seen this Sam Darnold type shit in Carolina. We seen this Sam Darnold shit in Carolina. We're gonna see the true color. Like I said, everybody just wait until week 5. That's when it all separates itself. That's what the Saints, Buccaneers, all these 2-0 teams. It's gonna separate themselves. Week 5, you're gonna see it. So,
all right, cool. Anybody else got anything to say about the game?
By the way, I just want to say the last 2 times Brock Purdy has played the Vikings, he's looked terrible.
Yeah.
Ryan Flores is his kryptonite. But yeah,
I just find it interesting that Sam Darnold and the Vikings, bro, after they won that game, did you guys see the footage of the locker room? It reminded me of Patrick Beverly after the Timberwolves won a game so they could actually be eligible for the playoffs. It's like, bro, like it was almost like that was their Super Bowl, bro. I mean, and that's very telling, bro. And yeah, they're definitely pretenders. Good for them, though. I'm happy for them. But Sam Darnold, like Derek Carr, is who we thought he
Yes,
is.
ain't yes. All I'm gonna say when it comes to that game, this ain't Carolina, and this ain't the New York Jets.
For sure.
I was like, when I first saw the game, I was like, okay, let's see what Sam Darnold do. But I was like, okay, we might have something here.
I mean,
Because
I don't know about that, bro.
he's finally with a coaching staff. He's finally with a coaching staff that is not dysfunctional. That coaching staff up in Carolina was dysfunctional. That coaching staff with the New York Jets was dysfunctional.
I'll paraphrase what Trey's saying. Sam Darnold's in the better situation. That's what you're saying, Trey.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think that's fair.
Hey, doing good.
He made a good point. He made a good point. I can't even argue that.
I won't say. Okay, can I just say? I won't say. Okay, I don't think the Carolina situation wasn't that like. No, I'm not saying it's. I know it was terrible. I know it was not that terrible. I'll just say that. I mean, it was like by far. It was worse. I mean, the Jets was worse, and then San Francisco. I mean, like
nothing worse than the Jets.
I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, he was playing well before CMC got hurt, but like,
I messed up. But the GM pouring water, I'm pouring liquor on people and stuff, and I taking the frustration out on the fans, and like you bet off. Hey, be honest with you, you bet off letting Cam Newton play and let him let Bryce Young sit behind him 1 year.
Cole like literally almost made me mad.
I said, bro, when I saw that on the internet, I said that's a damn shame. Dude been in here one year and 2 games and get benched.
Back to the game. I mean, man, like D-Man said, you said they were. What do you say? Pretenders or contenders?
Yeah, pretenders. Yeah. That ain't that same defense, man. I mean, the scheme nice, but it ain't.
Yeah, no. Listen, I'm with you. I don't think it's not that special to me personally, but I mean, I still think the Lions and the Packers are going to be a better team than the Vikings. I mean, Chicago. It's getting better. Chicago.
I mean, Chicago. They gonna win some games, but they not finna do nothing this year.
Chicago. It's like Arizona. They're stepping into the right direction in their rebuild, but the O-line, Caleb Williams cannot is trying to. He needs cannot even fucking.
He needs an O-line. He needs an O-line bad.
He needs an O-line ASAP.
He needs an O-line bad. Go ahead.
I think in the offseason, the Bears were one of the most overhyped teams. I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
To me, in my opinion, it was the Bears, the Jets, and the Texans. But here's the mistake that a lot of people made. They thought that Caleb Williams was so good that he could overcome his situation. Nobody can, bro. He can't. Like, they saw CJ Stroud do what he did, but guess what? CJ had a very good coach. CJ has a very good organization behind him, and he had the weapons and stuff like that. Like, Caleb has basically, bro, he's cooked, bro. They'll probably win 4 or 5 games, maybe 6. But
4 or 5 games, bro. Interesting.
Hey, thank you, OJ. Now they can't blame Fields no more because you see the line.
No. Hold on. Don't get it twisted. Justin Fields is still ass. Like,
I'm saying, but you see the line though, right? But why not give Fields them weapons? And he figure out how to play with that line a little bit better.
I just don't think Justin Fields is as good a pocket passer as Williams, whereas I think Caleb Williams is a very good pocket passer and has the ability to be a prolific pocket passer.
I take my chances though, OJ, because like this guy know how to deal with the line a little bit better.
But want to know what's funny? Here's the last thing I'll say.
You talking about the same nigga who can barely put up 13 points? Hell no.
Who he throwing it to in Pittsburgh?
The irony about Justin Fields
you got Pickens over there. Number 14. Pickens.
One guy, like how he had it.
That's it. No, you're right.
One guy.
D-Man, you're right. That's it. D-Man,
he had one guy in Chicago, one guy in Pittsburgh. So outside of one guy, who he throwing it to?
In Chicago.
It should be the tight end, right? But he can't clamp.
Pat Frymouth. Yeah.
He
Frymouth. Yeah.
So
Five
my whole thing is in Chicago, at least he started figuring out how to adjust to that bad offensive line. And outside of DJ Moore, he could have had more weapons. You know what I'm saying? And that he started, man, the boy was running the ball, man. He blew us out with that bad offensive line and that bullshit. He blew us out last year. I seen a different just the field.
If I'm not mistaken,
week one.
Now that I think about it, wait a minute, hold on. Now that I think about it, you said who he had to throw to. Yo guy was on that team, Mooney.
Yeah, Mooney was on that team.
It was DJ Moore and Mooney.
Yeah, Mooney was on that team.
Yeah, Mooney on Atlanta now.
Yeah, Mooney was on that team, and he was a name number 2 option, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was number 2. DJ was the number 1.
And I let him slide on that little route where he kind of gave up on when Kirk threw him the ball and he didn't know the ball was coming. I was like, man, he bring that losing mentality shit over here. I said, all right now, because after that play, I thought the game was over with. I was like, man, we lost. This motherfucker wide open, didn't even know he was open. Like, come on, bro. Why you giving up on a route anyway? But that's another subject for the day. But I just feel like that fields that we played last year compared to week 1, 2 different fields. Like this week 1 field was like he was easy to contain.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He probably got a couple good runs, but he was easy to contain. The last year field, he running like a damn house roach, man. You can't even stop him, can't catch him. Hey,
house roach is crazy.
Hey, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? He's gone, bro.
House roach is diabolical, bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they get up out of there, but hey, they see you before you see them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
sure though.
I just feel like they should have gave him another chance, bro. But now you see Caleb dealing with the same shit. Man, he got adjusted his line. He ain't got time like you know what I'm saying? You can't go out there and that pretty boy stuff ain't working.
Let me just say this. I told somebody this. Think about it. If the head coach messes this up, he gonna be gone before Caleb.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Anybody else got anything to say about the Vikings before we move on to
I'll say something about them. I mean, they're 2-0. I mean, hey, 2-0 is 2-0. I really don't think they're really gonna do much with it. I don't know. It's just a good situation. This is definitely the best offensive situation Sam Darnold has ever been in.
Yeah,
so I definitely want to see him take advantage of that and have a good season. My only thing with them is, are they going to hold up 17 games? And I really just don't see it, because in particular, I don't think they're really that talented on the defensive side of the ball. I don't think they're that good on the defensive side of the ball. And and the thing is, they got talent on offense, but the thing is Sam Darnold going to be able to maintain this level of consistency? And history shows he's not going to do it. So, I mean, shout out to him. You take 2-0. You got 2 good wins. You take it, but I don't see them maintaining it. And as for the 49ers, I mean, we all knew Christian McCaffrey is the MVP of that team. We know that offense runs through him. Even though Jordan Mason has been balling, he's been doing really, really well, but just I don't know. It's just like it's like their play action, their offense it's something about that play action when Christian McCaffrey's there. I mean, he's easily one of the top 5 all-purpose threats offensively in the National Football League with his rushing and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. He just adds a layer to that offense to his offense that not a lot of other, offensive skill players really add, as far as his level and his ability to be able to, perform and, contribute for his offense. I think the 49ers can recover, because I definitely still think they're a talented football team. I definitely think they can recover after this. I mean, it's one loss. I mean, it's all about execution at the end of the day. They didn't execute that well. And that to me, that wasn't one of those games where it was like, oh man, the 49ers just, they blew the game. No, Minnesota just outplayed them. I mean, you got to give it to them for what it is. Minnesota outplayed them that game. But do I think they're going to maintain it? I really don't. I don't think Minnesota's really that talented of a football team, particularly on defense. I think they're going to be able to score. I think they're going to be able to score some points. I mean, you have Justin Jefferson, you have Jordan Addison. I mean, you have TJ Hawkinson. I mean, you should be able with, and adding Aaron Jones to the backfield as well. I mean, you should be able to put up some points. That defense, don't trust it. I don't trust it late in the season, particularly with Danielle Hunter going off to Houston. That's pass rush going right there. So I don't trust the Minnesota defense to be able to hold up and maintain. So I personally don't think they're going to the playoffs. I think I picked them last in the NFC North, and I'm going to stick with it. I don't trust them late in the season.
Okay. All right.
Well, when it comes to Christian McCaffrey, can everybody say it with me now? Man turned in full effect.
Man in full effect. Fact.
All right.
Look at I'm serious though, because look at the 49ers ever since Christian McCaffrey has been on the cover. Christian McCaffrey hurt. George Kittle hurt. Deebo Samuel hurt. It's like, bro, this team is doomed.
I mean, okay,
It's your wear and tear.
I mean, it's not like the Rams are just. I mean, the Rams are doomed with all those injuries. I mean,
yeah. Oh, the Rams through. I think the Rams through.
The Rams are cooked.
No Puka, no Cup. They through.
The Rams are cooked.
They're online out too.
How long Puka out?
4 weeks.
I know he's in the IR. I know
he'll be out for 4 weeks.
IR, I think, is a guaranteed at least 4 weeks.
Yeah, man, Cooper Cup. I think they're in the IR.
But man, I feel like they might lose. I know they're might go 0-3 for the first time since when was the last time the Rams went 0-3?
They played the Niners, right?
Yeah, they played the Niners. Yeah.
Yes,
I don't want to see the Niners go to the Super Bowl.
Hey, you just saw them against Arizona. Arizona tore their ass up.
I mean, Brandon's team is 2-0.
Cook.
Hey,
For now.
this is a good time for y'all to take advantage, bro, Brandon.
Whoa.
Hey, this is a good time for y'all to take advantage, bro, of the division right now. Take a hold of it right now.
Well, hold up.
If we beat Miami,
I'm not gonna hold you, man.
it's no
The Seahawks
Tua,
have a
but-
cakewalk. They've been having a cakewalk for 2 weeks straight.
if we beat, it's still Tyreek Hill, but if we beat the Dolphins, it's up.
But who they quarterback?
Bro, you're playing against
Hold
Skylar
on.
Thompson.
Wait, hold on. Who had a cakewalk for 2 straight weeks?
It's the Seahawks.
No, the New England Patriots for them was not a cakewalk. The game went to overtime.
Oh yeah. That one.
They arguably should have lost that. They arguably should have lost that game.
They got defense. They got defense, but let's just be honest. I don't trust Jacoby Brissett to save my life.
I don't know. I give him a couple games.
And who'd y'all who'd y'all have week 1, Brandon?
Broncos.
That's a good win.
Y'all had Super Bowl rematches first 2 weeks. The fuck?
I just realized that's crazy. That's kind of crazy, bro.
This is the first time we met. My week 1 period, I had the Broncos over the Seahawks.
Hey, before we get to predictions, Harrison, because you won't hear Monday, I gotta hear your thoughts on your team, Bryce Young being benched. I gotta hear your thoughts.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
I'm not
Go
going
ahead, Harrison. You know what? I'm gonna let you have the full screen, bro. I'm gonna let you have the
full
screen.
I won't take long. I mean, for the past 2 games,
He been straight.
Thanks, D-Man. But the past 2 games for Bryce Young, it hasn't been good whatsoever. People were really blaming on him on the offensive line, which Dan Morgan actually spends so much money on the offensive line on Damian Lewis and Robert Hunt. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think it's not the offensive line. I'm not trying to. For week 1, after the loss, I was at 25% of giving up on Bryce, and now week 2, I'm at a 45%. But right now, he's on the bench. He needs to develop this year. He needs to develop this year. it says on the news a couple hours ago he's not going to get traded this year, which I'm not going to be surprised because he's got to be our guy for the next 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, it's just like it's really frustrating. And you also have to feel bad for the guy because I feel like every quarterback we've done has just been terrible for the past since Cam left, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, since Cam left. But either way, it's been difficult. It's been really hard. Just try to connect with Xavier Legette, Deontay Johnson, freaking Jatavion Sanders. We don't have Jonathan Brooks because he's still recovering from a torn ACL. The best running back coming out of this draft, personally. But
oh wow,
that's what
that's a low bar.
No, that's what the NFL Network just said. That's the best running back coming out of this draft. I'm not saying me, but that's what they said. But either way, it's been frustrating. Let's just see what the Red Rifle could do. I mean, we're playing against the Raiders. I mean, Aiden Dalton's 4-0 against the Raiders, but even though that doesn't mean shit, but at the end of the day, we got to see.
Could I say something real quick?
All right, go ahead. Hold on.
Bryce Young has been pressured on on his dropbacks. He's been pressured 4 times.
Yeah.
And he still sucks.
I mean, it takes time, dude. I mean, he still needs to develop to be a solid quarterback. I mean, I'm at a 45% right now, but at the same time, I mean, I really want him to get traded. I want him to go to the Rams or the Dolphins or Cleveland because we already know about the Deshaun Watson situation. It's been absolutely.
Oh my God! Why? Why you want Bryce Young to die?
I mean, he's already dying.
That's what's gonna happen when he go to Cleveland.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing teams out there, but at the same time, Bryce needs to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Well, when it comes to Bryce Young, I think I go back to my childhood when I used to play Def Jam Vendetta, and Method Man had a saying, "Damn shame. Damn shame."
Crazy.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll say this real quick on Bryce, man. He can't help that organization is just that ran so horribly. That's not his fault.
Blame the owner.
That is a horribly ran organization, and it's like even they went on and got him Deontay Johnson. They drafted Xavier Legette. They drafted Jatavion Sanders. I mean, they drafted him some decent weapons, but it's like the coaching is like what it's like what are y'all doing with them? I mean, y'all have to. I mean, the dude obviously, it's like the dude. But I mean, it's like the dude can obviously he's got feet. He can obviously move. He can obviously run. I mean, do something to kind of fit the offense around him a little bit. Take some pressure off a little bit, move the pocket a little bit, do some stuff with him, allow him to try to be more of a playmaker outside of the pocket. It's just like I feel like they're scapegoating him for all of their organizational problems. I feel like they're trying to scapegoat him, and it's not fair. Which is why me personally, I think he's done. I don't think you can put him back at this point. I think you have to look into trade him in the offseason. I think he's done there.
But they said they're not trading him.
But here's my thing though. It's like okay, so if he comes back and he struggles again, then what? You have no choice at this point.
I mean, we
because they feel like
in 2026.
I said it, terrible. But I said it 2 years ago. I said Carolina made the dumbest decision by trading DJ Moore for one pick. It's like, okay, I understand it was a first overall pick, but it's like you just put your eggs in one basket.
Scott Fitter's by far one of the worst general managers in the history of the NFL, and it's not even close.
Man, look, let me say this too.
What's up?
I know this well, I'm gonna just put these two together. Man, Panthers and the Hornets, man, y'all fuck. Two terrible ass organizations, man. Y'all.
You said Panthers and who?
The Hornets.
You said Hornets.
The basketball team.
Panthers and the
Panthers and the
Hornets. Oh
Hornets.
yeah. Oh my
We need to
God.
talk. We need to really talk about this
And
shit.
the
Like this
and
is
the Hornets and the
terrible.
Hornets and the Hornets. It's like they got players.
Culture.
They got players.
It's so bad. It's so bad. We have to put bags on our heads. That's how terrible.
Like gang, like and for Charlotte, and look, and I stay in North Carolina. It's like for Charlotte to be what it's actually evolving. Like it's really evolving, but the centerpieces of the motherfucking city is literally the Panthers and the Hornets, and they're terrible organizations, bro. Like
we tried Michael Jordan, didn't work.
Exactly.
Michael Jordan,
the greatest fucking player of all time can be the owner.
Yeah, I used to say it all the time, don't mean it translates to the front office.
Yeah, I used to say it all the time. I used to say, Michael Jordan, you can play basketball, but you can't pick players for shit.
Culture, did you not see what LeBron said to Bryce Young?
What did he say?
Brandon, did you not see that in the group chat about talking LeBron just to keep your head up and stuff like that?
You don't think he did good?
What you say, D-Man?
I was saying the last couple of picks, he actually did good on them.
I mean,
it just as a team, they shitty.
Right. But bro, them last couple picks, like he did good on those picks, but it still don't make up for all them years. That oh my God,
this is what LeBron said. James said on Twitter. Bryce Young, hold your head up, King. Rooting for you, and note this ain't on you. Continue to put the work in, and shall prevail.
I mean, what he's saying facts.
Facts.
I mean,
I think it's like
coming from the greatest basketball player in our generation has been saying that to Bryce. I mean, I feel bad. You gotta feel bad.
I think it's more of a franchise than it is the.
So I'm just saying, like, bro, those two organizations, man, I gotta get that shit too.
I don't watch
did y'all see what? As matter of fact, speaking of, did y'all see what Paul Fireball said about Carolina? When he said, if you would have brought Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, the Carolina Panthers would have screwed them up too.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know.
All right, y'all. Hey, OJ, you got anything to say about Bryce Young before we go on to some of the picks for next week?
I mean, I think pretty much everybody covered it. I think it's a shame that the NFL has changed their standard. Now it's like you gotta wait a whole year, bro. I'm sorry. Back then you had to wait at least a year before you even start, but now it's like you gotta go in there and prove yourself and carry them. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's
the
reason why Aaron Rodgers is who he is. He sat behind freaking what's his name, Brett Favre, and Tom Brady behind Drew Bledsoe. And I mean, I could go on and on and on. Every now and then you get a Cam Newton or a Peyton Manning, or you get like a CJ Stroud, but that is the exception to the rule. And so I think he's the worst owner. Yeah. And the last thing I'll say is this, bro. David Tepper, whatever his name is, he's the worst owner.
No, the rich bastard. Yeah, that's why I always call him.
And honestly, bro, if it wasn't for Cam Newton, we would regard the Panthers the same way we regard the Browns, bro. But
really, you gotta think about this. I don't think. Wait a minute. If I'm not mistaken, David Tepper didn't bring Cam Newton in. It was the other guy.
It was rest in peace to Jerry Richardson.
No, I'm just saying, like, Cam is the only like bright spot really in the organization. And by the way, we spent an hour talking about the NFC South, bro. We talked about the Panthers, Falcons, Saints, and I ain't talking about my Bucks, bro, beating the Lions.
Oh my God!
But we don't have to talk about it, man.
No, let's not talk about it.
Go ahead, OJ. Go ahead, OJ.
Put some respect when it comes to my Bucks. That's it. But go ahead,
bro. We would do that, but you got one problem. Your quarterback is Baker Mayfield.
You can't say that anymore.
It's a different Baker Mayfield, Trey.
Hold on. How much I hated on Baker Mayfield. You got to get this man some props. Though.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, he's playing well, but it's like I'm like, I've seen this before.
But no.
You seen it last year. Hold on. You seen it last year. Hold on. Let me get here real quick. And he was playing.
If Sam Darnold If Sam Darnold has an impressive game and beats the 49ers, we can say that I haven't seen enough of it or whatever. But when we've seen it for an entire season of someone being consistent, bro, I can no longer say it. Ben is my witness here. When they first got Geno Smith, I was like, Geno Smith, good luck with that. And he had an entire year where he played decent, bro. This is not the Jets Geno Smith. At that point, I can't say that, bro. I can't say I've seen that before. It's a different player, bro. Like, bro, you had an entire sample size, entire year sample size. You can't use that.
But my thing is, I'm like, I understand, he's playing well, but like he was doing this in Cleveland. The problem was Cleveland was just so stupid. It's like, oh, we want an adult in the locker room.
Nah.
Yeah. And you went and got
Shit.
Sean Watson. And how did that turn out for you?
The biggest difference in Cleveland and Tampa is we want him here. Tampa wants him here.
Look, hold up. And he fucked no. The thing that fucked Baker up in Cleveland, I'm an Odell fan. Look, that situation fucked Baker up because he wasn't, bro, they literally brought Odell to Cleveland to change the narrative, literally, with him and Jarvis Landry. And when he wasn't getting the ball to fucking Odell like he was supposed to, that fucked him up. Because you're not utilizing your star like you're supposed to, and he ain't go to fucking Cleveland and die. Like, come on, like for it to be fucking highlights of him getting overthrew and wide open, like that fucked him over. Like, of course, like we're not about to know that shit.
That injury kind of what is it, a rotator cuff?
Yeah,
shoulder injury.
I mean, but. I mean, hold up. Let me finish one more thing, Brady. Yeah. But like, I mean, Trey. After all, I mean, I know I should know. I know that OJ had us. What Bucks? OJ, let me ask you an honest question. Did you have Bucks last place in the division when you got Baker Mayfield?
No, when we got Baker Mayfield, I said I'm gonna stop going to Bucks games. I didn't go to any Bucks games.
But did you have him last place in the division?
Yeah, I probably did, either last or second or last.
Okay, thank you. But Trey, did you not realize they almost got last place and went and got first place and win the South with Baker freaking Mayfield? I mean, I don't know, why did you not see that?
You know what's wild, bro? We let that shit happen, bro. Yeah, we let that shit happen too many times. And there's times, and there's times where we've actually won games and been first place. And the next week we go back to shitting on ourselves. Fucking quarterback situation. Like, we had chances to win the division over the last
with Marcus Mariota and Desmond Ritter.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about me. We talk about
nobody want to give us that grace. I was about to say something. Y'all talking about all the grace with
exactly.
Bryce. All the grace
like we've literally
people.
Hold on, can I finish one thing? We have Baker Mayfield, we have PJ Walker, we have Sam Darnold, we have Jacob Easton. I mean, we could go on and on, but thank God Sam Darnold was our quarterback. But like, literally, like, man,
still better than Desmond Ritter. And I like Desmond Ritter. I like Desmond Ritter, bro. I thought he had some potential. I still feel like he got thrown in the fire.
Nikolai, I saw potential with Taylor Heineke. I ain't gonna hold you for it.
Panthers legend Taylor Heineke. Panthers legend Taylor Heineke.
Taylor Heineke, boy. But
potential that Washington shit.
Anyway,
you gonna get to my 2018 or something like that.
Let's get into some predictions, man. We're gonna do about like 3 to 4 of these, the best games. Trey, I'm gonna start with you. Next week, Sunday, 4:25 p.m. The Ravens versus the Cowboys. Who you got, Trey?
I got the Ravens. Why? Because I just don't like. Everybody want to say, well, Dallas, they got Michael Parsons or whatever. I'm like, dog, I don't trust the Cowboys, and I don't trust their coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, and plus, you think
what?
Trey, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. But
you cut off. Go ahead again.
I was saying, you like, bro. I've been watching Zeke for these past couple, like He's been doing well. He's been doing well, but he ain't what he used to be.
Okay. All right. All right. Harrison, who you got?
Shoot, that's Ravens need to win. They're due here. So like, I mean, with the Cowboys, I mean, man, that's a mixed bag. I'm picking Baltimore. I think they're the better team. I think Lamar Jackson's a way better quarterback than Dak Prescott. I mean, but the thing about it, the Ravens O line is not that good, not that good. But I'm picking Ravens. Probably high scoring affair, 30-27.
Okay. All right, Kieran.
I got the Ravens. I think they need to win more than Dallas. 0-3, like the history of 0-3 teams making the playoffs, like not great at all. Like I think there's only been like 5 teams 0-3 and still make the playoffs. So in a must-win game, I'll go with the Ravens. If Dallas loses, I wouldn't worry quite yet because the Eagles are brained up. But I got the Ravens.
Okay. All right. Coach.
I got Baltimore because I think Derrick Henry's gonna have a hell of a game.
Okay.
And I think
Especially
also dating back to the offseason when Dallas could have picked up a running back and called Derrick Henry and got something going and they didn't do that. I think this is gonna be one of those games where,
he gonna show
it's
them.
time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
and then with the additional to Lamar, I don't see them going 0-3 as well. So yeah, this is a Baltimore win.
wow, do you
All right.
realize even with all the offensive line problems, it's like this team is still competitive.
Yep.
Most teams that have these problems, they'll be getting blown out.
For sure.
Yep.
Hey, OJ, who you got? Who you got?
I
Ravens
got
or
the Ravens, man. The Ravens are the better team. And at the end of the day, this is the most must-win game for the Ravens ever. Non-playoff, regular season game-wise, this is the biggest must-win for them. That in the Lamar Jackson era, in my opinion, and that they're just the better team.
Damn.
And I expect the passing attack to look very, very nice this Sunday because I don't trust the Cowboys secondary at all, man. That Diggs is just overrated. But yeah, give me the Ravens.
all right. BRF.
All right. Okay. So, I spoke on the football podcast the other night. I got to correct myself on a stat that I came up with. It was about Lamar Jackson being the reigning MVP and starting 0-2. I think since the merger, only 4 quarterbacks that won the MVP started the next season at 0-2, and he's the first quarterback to do it in 22 years. Kurt Warner was the last one to do that. So with that being said, I'm looking at Baltimore's offensive line. I'm looking at Dallas's defensive line and pass rush. I'm looking at struggling units, and I'm looking to see who's going to step up for this game. And I gotta go Baltimore because I'm feeling like Derrick Henry seeing what Alvin Kamara did to that front seven, and he's got to be licking his chops right. He's got to be licking his chops right now. If Alvin Kamara, as good as he is, can shred him like that, I'm a different animal. I'm going downhill. I ain't doing all this cutting back stuff. I'm hitting you in the mouth. I think Derrick Henry seeing that, and if there was ever a game for Derrick Henry to finally get him 100 yards, this is it. I got Baltimore winning this game.
Oh, well, you saw what he did to the Raiders with 18 carries. It's like, yeah, he had 84 yards, but he was balling them.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And D-Man, who you got?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I got Baltimore hungry, man. Scary too. Like, yeah, this a hungry Lamar Jackson. Paul.
Hey, you muted, D-Man.
You
muted, D-Man. You'll jump muted. Muted up. D-Man there?
Lagging?
Yeah, D-Man lagging.
Perfect. That I agree. I agree.
Damn.
Yo,
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. What he says, that's
yo,
facts.
D-Man. Yeah, D-Man, you lagging.
Wait.
Yeah,
You all
D-Man
right,
lagging.
dog?
Yeah, D-Man lagging. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next game. Till D-Man gets back. Eagles and Saints. BRF, who you got?
Like I said it earlier, I'm picking the Saints to win this game. Because it's like I was talking about. Like when I see Philadelphia's defense, I see the Dallas Cowboys defense. They're in the same mold. Like I think, and we got to give a shout out to Clint Kubiak. We got to give a shout out to him. And his play calling. I feel like shout out to him. He's done a very, very good job with that offense of being able to put his guys in the best position to make plays. And I mean, and then it's like I said, I don't trust Philadelphia's secondary like that. And now you're about to see this New Orleans offense the way they're going right now. I mean, they're like they're basically like this balls to the wall, just no stopping for anybody's style of offense right now. And I think I'm gonna pick the Saints here. I'm picking the Saints. I'm picking the Saints to win this game because I feel because like they were talking about the New Orleans secondary, and then especially if they don't have AJ Brown, so that secondary gets to focus on Devontae Smith like pretty much the entire game. Yeah, I'm picking New Orleans here.
Okay. All right. Hey, D-Man, you back? Oh, he's still. He ain't there.
Man, bro's having that Spectrum Wi-Fi.
Hey, Trey, which
Yeah.
Eagles?
I got the Saints. Yeah, I got the Saints for the simple fact that it's like, okay, you don't have AJ Brown, that's gonna kill you. Devontae Smith is gonna be put on. It's gonna be I'm gonna just say it like this. It's gonna be the New Orleans Penitentiary because Devontae Smith is gonna be on lockdown.
Wow, that's crazy. Coach.
And oh yeah, I was gonna talk about as far as the defense. Look, you got Jalen Carter. It's like, oh, he's okay. Jordan Davis, a big ass waste of space. And
That's crazy.
Hey, my bad. My bad. I'm talking my baby girl on the mic. My bad. Sorry.
You good. Hey, hey, coach. Who you got, man? Eagles or Saints?
Can't stand any of these niggas, but I need the Eagles to win more than I need the Saints to win because we got the Saints the next week. So
okay.
I'll take the Eagles personally, but I won't. Of course, I won't be surprised if the Saints win because they're on the road right now, and Eagles are got hella holes. So yeah.
All right. Kieran, who you got?
I said it before. I got the Saints. The Eagles are kind of banged up, and those linebackers are pretty bad. I think Rashid Shaheed has another big day.
no, I think you be a little bit. Them linebackers are doo doo, trash, garbage.
All right, they're bad.
Okay, the same thing. Same thing. Like
Same thing. Like, yeah, I'm going with the Saints, Brandon.
All right, cool. OJ, who you got?
I got the Eagles simply because I hate the Saints more than any other team. I hate the city of New Orleans. I hate the state of Louisiana. It's dirty. I hate crawfish. I hate everything about it. If I had to go to Seattle, I'd go all the way around the state of Louisiana. I would never even touch that dirty, freaking godforsaken Mardi Gras crawl eating stinky city, bro. I hate the Saints.
Hey, I feel you though.
What's your frustration, big fella?
Listen, bro, I've hated the Saints since they had Beast McAllister and Joe Horn, bro. Nothing's gonna change. I hate that team, bro.
OJ Lamar? OJ Lamar?
What do you mean?
Is that OJ Lamar? Are you Kendrick Lamar right now?
Yo,
Oh wow. Wow.
yo, that's insane.
I hate the team. I hate the city. I hate the state.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Lamar.
He's a hit maker,
Touche.
songwriter, superstar, right?
Hey, Harrison, who you got, man?
What is it? Eagles. Yeah, Eagles Saints. Like Colt said, I mean, I really, I mean, what is the point of me as a Panther fan? But like, you know what? I think the Saints are gonna go back to back 40 plus points. So you know what?
Oh hell.
I'm sorry, Colt. Listen, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wow.
I'm sorry, bro. This is the first time we
You're
ever doing
washed.
this together. But like, I think they're going back to back. I'm going back to back. So give me New Orleans.
All right, cool.
You're so cross. That's
That's crazy.
Man.
All right, y'all. This is the last
Another
game
40.
I asked.
He said another 40 points.
Me, Coach, I'm gonna start with you. Chiefs and Falcons. Sunday night. Who you got?
Look, man, I'm picking us. Wow. And look,
Y'all not beating
look,
MJ.
I'll say it's gonna be of course it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a close game. I think the energy gonna be there. That's the thing. I think the energy really gonna be there. I think we're gonna play a better home game than we did the first time, with it being Sunday night, and then just I think we're gonna have another good offensive game. I think it's gonna be another good game for Bijan. I think Bijan gonna have a bigger game, especially scoring wise. I think he'll score more, and then Algier as well. I think those two they're gonna be rolling more as the year goes by. And then man, I just know how Atlanta gonna get when they see Taylor Swift in the stands. I just know how it's gonna be. I just know how it's gonna be after that swag and surfing shit. None of that shit. Nope. So yeah, I think the energy gonna be there. Like I said, I think we'll pull it out. And no Pacheco, that's a key. Like I said, that's definitely a key right there for our defense. So I think we'll take advantage of that with them, not being limited on the run game and offensive wise on their defense. Like I said, I think we'll have a solid game, just like we did against the Eagles. But but also versus week 1, that what? Not even Caleb McGarry, but up front, just gotta do our due diligence on Chris Jones. We can do that, and Kirk Cousins can play well, like he did in Philly. We'll shock the world again. You feel me?
You muted, by the way. You muted, Brandon.
Yeah, hey, something just came up. I had to go. I gotta go. But around the room, who y'all got? Who y'all got winning this game?
Man, we winning, Ben. We winning by a touchdown, man. Good time to play the Chiefs. Good time to play the Chiefs. We winning by a touchdown.
Yeah, I got the Falcons in the upset. And Brandon, tell her we said hi, bro. So we know what that means, bro.
That's crazy. Up. That's crazy. That is wild.
Yo,
that's wild, OJ. That's wild. That is wild. Harrison, who you got? That's wild, OJ. That's wild.
Listen. I was about this close to pulling the trigger on the ATL, but I can't doubt. You can never doubt Mahomes.
Okay. All right. Karen, who you got?
I'm going with the upset. I got the Falcons.
All right, and BRF.
Man, I picked. I mean, it's funny though because I picked against the Falcons last week. I picked the Eagles to win that game, so shame on me. I'm gonna go with the upset because I feel like Jerry Gray this week is gonna. Knowing that they don't have Pacheco this week, I think they're gonna be cooking up a lot of exotic stuff to be trying to get to Patrick Mahomes this week. Yeah, I'm gonna go Falcons in the upset.
All right, y'all. Hey man, for all the people here, man, make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Till next time, we are out. I'll see y'all Monday, man, for the football show. Talk about the week 3 recap, all that type of stuff, man. Till next time, we are out. Peace.
See ya.
All right, y'all.